Good evening, people. This is yours truly, Mr. O. Yes, so this is just a quick drive home, and I have some few minutes. So let's have a conversation. And I'm just going to be straight with you and straight with everyone. Okay. And I want to address those of us who want to come here and those who are already here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the job that you've been yearning for or you have assigned to do here, it is not easy. But I always say that wherever you go to any jurisdiction, make sure you understand and you know the rules of engagement. All right? Make sure you understand and know the rules of engagement so that you can fit into the grand scheme of things easily first before you think of any other thing. All right? It is very important. Don't let us go ahead of ourselves. It is very unfortunate that most of you, even whilst you are in Ghana or whilst you are in Ghana or in Nigeria, all that you are thinking about is, Mr. O, can I do any other job when I come here as a teacher? Mr. O, can I do Uber? Mr. O, can I do truck driving? Mr. O, can I do dancing? That is all you are thinking about. And it's really, really unfortunate. I'm going to share an experience with you. I mean, this is happening in America now to some of the current teachers. And this is some of the reasons why we get, angry, or we get bored with some of them if we have to address some of these things. You are a teacher. You have come to America. Less than 2 months. Your preoccupation is that I want to do Uber. I want to do DoorDash. I want to do delivery. I want to be doing something extra. Whereas you have not walked the ropes. You don't even know how your routine is. You don't even know how your classroom, how you are even teaching. Most of them don't have any idea. They are complaining, they are angry, they are crying every day. But yet your preoccupation is that I want to go and do Uber. I want to go and do Lyft. I want to go and do truck driving. I want to go and work in Walmart. That is all their preoccupation is. So does it mean that when you were signing up to come and teach, you didn't want to come and teach? You wanted to come and do other jobs. So why wouldn't you apply to those jobs direct and you come with it? Imagine you are a business owner and you employ somebody to your business. And you see, it's the same attitude we have back home. You are a business owner, you employ somebody to come and work for you, and the person's preoccupation is that I want to be working with you and use your company as a conduit and be doing other things. Yeah, that is all we want to do. That is all we are preoccupied with. So somebody will be working with MTN, and instead of focusing on the job to do and make sure that he's paid well and rise in the ranks, no. His preoccupation is, how can I be selling scratch cards? How can I be making money along the sideways since I'm an MTN worker? I'm a teacher. How can I be making money in the sideways? And you see, they are not serious too. They are not smart. The money making on the side is always conflicting with their main job for which they were employed. So you see teachers back home, their extra classes that they do, supersedes the job they have to do in the classroom as a teacher. That was why you were employed. That was the main reason why the government employed you as a teacher, to go and teach. But your preoccupation is that I want to get to the classroom, be paid every month, and yet not go to class to teach. Then you ask the student to come and do extra classes with you. After school classes, so that you can charge them extra. Because you know the government is doing free education. And unfortunately, when you come to America, there is no extra classes. The extra classes there is either the school sanctioned one, or you do it for free. Yes. The ones that are paid are very few. It's only few districts that do those paid ones. And even the young ones that do after school. You understand? So they cannot do those things. So now what do? Quickly, they want to get on the road and start driving DoorDash. So recently I had a call. A teacher is doing DoorDash. Somebody who came and he was already crying on the ground. Oh, the person was crying. How can they give me middle school? How can they give me elementary school to teach? Me, I was teaching high school in Ghana. He was making noise. As soon as he got a car, he had registered for DoorDash. Those of you who don't know what DoorDash is. DoorDash is a food delivery service. You can sit in your home, order for food, and it will be delivered to you. The person will go to the restaurant, pick the food from the restaurant. So let's say if you are in Ghana, Papaya, so you order the food from Papaya, then I have to go to Papaya, pick the food, and come and deliver to you in your house for you to enjoy without you going anywhere. You understand? That is DoorDash. And there are other ones. There is Spark, there is whatever. There are so many ones. There are so many different ones that is used in America. So this teacher is doing DoorDash. And he ran the red light. Listen carefully. Don't miss this point. He ran the red light. No, actually he was speeding. He was speeding on the road. And police pulled him over. So the police, as soon as they flash the blue lights, you have to stop. So he went and parked. Now, they came to the door and they asked him, where is your driving license? He doesn't have the driving license. Where is your insurance? He doesn't have the insurance. Where is your registration? He doesn't have the registration. In America, one of the things police will ask you, the first thing they pull you over is your driving license. They will first of all tell you why they stopped you. So, do you know why I stopped you? He said, no. Okay. You were speeding. Do you know you were speeding you were going above the speed limit? It's a question they will ask you. Sometimes, some of them will be very lenient. They will ask you, are you aware you were going above the speed limit? So, you are left to either incriminate yourself or lie. So, you can decide to say, yes, I know, or no, I am not aware. Okay. If you're not aware, then he's going to show you his radar and tell you that, oh, on my radar, you are doing 25 in a 15 zone, or you are doing 30 on a 15 zone. So he was pulled over for speeding. They asked for everything. And the first thing, one of the documents that they don't want you to leave out of the car is your driving license and your registration, the car registration. You cannot drive without these two things being in your car. Because if the police pull you over, they will ask you. They want to know, number one, if the car belongs to you. Number two, if you have the legal rights to be driving. So they ask for the license, registration. This gentleman doesn't have it. So what again would they ask? They are looking for something that they can use to identify you. So they ask for your insurance. You don't have it. He said, I left it home. Now, the police said, okay, what do you have on you? He said, I have my social security. The police took the social security, went to their car, and listen, in America, if the policeman stops you, the policeman has all the time in the world to delay you as much as he wants. Oh, yes. So if the police stops behind you, he can be in the car for 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever communication he's doing, you have nothing. You just have to wait. This gentleman was sitting in his car. The police took the identification, the social security, went to run it. And they sat in the car and they were running it, checking the background because they have to check everything. And they were, in quote, delaying. And this gentleman got out of his car and was walking towards the police in a bid to go and beg them. He got out of his car in a bid to go and beg them. And do you know what the police did? On a normal day, that is going to be drawing of what? Weapons. The police have the right to draw their weapons because they don't know why you are walking towards them. So they had these, they are walking, and you see, all their cars are equipped with speakers. So they spoke in it. Gentlemen, get back into your car. Gentlemen, get back into your car. Several times before this teacher went back into his car. They took all their time and went back. As they were going, they were holding their guns. You see, this police, you can get some nice ones. You can get very beautiful ones who will educate you. Because probably they run the background and realize that he's new in town. He doesn't have any record. He doesn't have anything. And so he doesn't know what he's doing. And the police warn him that under no circumstance, should you ever step out of your car if a policeman stops you. The policeman can take forever and ever. You have to wait. Never step out of the car when a policeman stops you. Whether you run the light, whether you were speeding, whether anything, or whether your tail light is broken or not, just sit in the car and wait. And they educated him. And he said, oh, he was coming to beg. He said, beg me for what? You see, Ghanaian attitude. That is the mentality we have back home. The police are so corrupt that if a policeman stops you, you want to make a call and say, oh, uncle, the policeman, corporal has stopped me. Can you talk to him? Take the phone. Inspector Bediako want to talk to you. But you see, in America, you cannot bribe the police. It's an offense to even think of it, to even speak it out. You cannot. And obviously, this teacher has not read the rules. He has not even learned any law in the state he was driving in. He has not. He hasn't read anything. He has written the license exam and he passed. It's true and poor, right? So he has true and poor. He has no knowledge of the speeding limit. He has no, in fact, he will see the numbers. You see how you are driving back home. You see the number 54, 65. You guys don't pay attention. Here, those are the speed limit. They will tell you. So if a policeman stops you, he knows exactly why he's stopping you. You see? That would have been the death of that gentleman. You know why? The moment you step out, they fear for their life. So weapons will be drawn. You see all these traffic confrontations that you guys watch on news, watch on TV and all those things. That is how it happens. It starts like this, very simple traffic stop. Then the person will say, oh, I'm reaching out. What are you reaching out for? When a policeman stops you, the first thing you do, put your hand on the steering and if possible, put off the fire. Look for a safe space. The moment you see the blue light behind you, the moment you see the police light flashing behind you, they don't need to blow the siren. Once they start flashing the light behind you, your car, it means you must stop. You first of all show your indicator that you have the intention to stop. You look for a safe space, then you stop. Then they will come to you and tell you. Sometimes they can stop behind you for 30 minutes. They will not come to your car. They are running your plate. They are checking everything, making sure the car is not stolen. They are checking all the databases. So by the time he walks to you, he is armed with information. So he's not coming to you blank. He knows the car is stolen. So you come and ask, oh, hello, is the car okay? Can I see your registration? Can I see your license? Can I see this? Because he has information on you already before he's walking to the car. He knows the car was bought by this person, was transferred to you, was transferred to this person. He knows the history. So if you lie, that person can even use it against you. So the moment you see the light, look for a safe space and park. And when you park, your hands must be on the steering. The policeman coming to you must see your two hands on the steering. Don't try to go and be looking for anything. No, put the two hands on the steering. Make sure your driving license and your registration are in a simple place that you can produce it. If it is in your pocket, let him know that I am reaching out for my driving license in my pocket. So that person knows, go ahead. You reach out, you bring out your driving license and he inspects it. Insurance. Oh, insurance is in my glove compartment. Tell him, officer, I'm reaching to my insurance and I'll show it to you. Say, okay, go ahead. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to do any other thing because that thing can escalate within minutes. within a twinkling of an eye, something may have happened. Because he doesn't know what you are reaching for. Maybe you are reaching out for a weapon. Okay? Maybe you are reaching for a weapon. The safest thing, one policeman told me something. He said, look, the safest thing you can do, what will make us feel more safer, is that when you are stopped, put off your fire, put your hand on your steering, and if possible, you have the key, put the key on the dashboard. Yes, put the key on the dashboard. You know why? When he walks to you, he knows that you have nothing to hide. You are not in a hurry to run away from him. You are not going to run away because you saw him walking out. No. You have provided a safe zone for him. Oh, he will feel safe. Sometimes they will ask you, why did you do that? So, I just did that so that we all will feel safe. So that you know I am not running away. You know I don't have anything to hide. So, I'm ready for you. Look, if that policeman, even if it's something serious, and the person is very considerate, they will not even charge you for the offense for which they stopped you. They'll just give you a warning, and they let go of you. But if your fire is on, your hand is not showing, you are trying to be, you are trying to play, my brother, either they will tase you, or that thing will escalate quickly into some shooting competition. Because he doesn't know why your hand is not showing. It means you are hiding something. You understand? I have been stopped by police several times. Look, I don't engage in a banter. I don't try to engage in a banter. I don't beg them. Oh, do you know you were speeding? Okay. All right. Let me see your registration and license. I give it to you. Look, I had a police stop who was trying to go back and forth with me about speeding and whether I was speeding or I was not speeding. I said, look, sir, can you give me the ticket so that I go? He gave me the ticket. I walk away. I just called my lawyer. Hey, I got this ticket. They dealt with it. Simple. Trying to engage in the banter will not work. Because I have read the rules. I know the state in which I was and I knew the rules. Look, in North Carolina, do you know, or are you aware? I know a lot of them didn't read it. They've not read a thing, but they are just driving and doing anything they want. In North Carolina, if the speed limit is 70 and you are doing 71, that officer has a right to charge you. Yes, North Carolina has this absolute speed limit rule in their books. They don't talk about it often. Yes, they don't talk about it every day. But they have this absolute speeding limit. So if it is 45, make sure you are doing 45 or less. You see, people do, if it's 45, they'll be doing 50. I mean, hours. So look at this. I will show you if I see any speed limit. If it's 40, they may be doing 45, 50. But trust me, if the police doesn't want to mind you, fine, they will not mind you. But if you see a policeman or you meet a police officer, look at it. You see this? You see? It's 40 per mph, 40 miles per hour. So on this road, I cannot do more than 40. But right now, I'm doing 46, right? So if a policeman sees me right now and he says, you have gone beyond the speed limit, he's right. Because I'm supposed to be doing 40. But in North Carolina, it is absolute. Unless they don't want to, they don't want to pay attention to you. I get to the point. I keep saying this every day. Wherever you go, learn the rules, know the laws, understand it, read it. If you don't understand, ask questions. There are police officers in our schools every day. Every school that you have, there are police officers there. The police are friendly here. If you see him in the mall, you can ask him questions. There were times I wrote a series of questions and I went to our police officer in my school, the school resource officer, the SRO. And I said, look, let's talk. And he laughed. What do I do in this situation if this happens? What do I do in this situation if you need to learn? You need to ask questions. They are in the books, so they are in the rules. The books, everything is there. But you see, because we are not, we don't read. You get it? This teacher, I'm sure by now would have heard bad news that a teacher has been shot by police. For what? for disobedience because he didn't obey the rule. Look at the speed limit. You see, that's the speed limit, 40. The speed limit here is 40. You understand? 40 miles per hour. So you are allowed to do less. You are allowed to do a little more. But you see, all the cars passing me, everybody's doing about 40. So there is unwritten law also that you flow with the traffic. But flowing with the traffic, you have to be careful until, if you are not caught, hallelujah. But don't be caught. If you are caught, you have the ticket. You see, sometimes that is my pain. The new crop of teachers coming, their quest is not to come and teach. Their quest is on different thing. Oh, after Mr. Oh, we just use him to come here. Oh, me, after the teacher, I'm not going to do. Yes, some teachers said this thing, that they are not going to teach. As for me, they just use me to enter America. So they have their plans. As for them, they have their plans. Me, I have my plans. So I'm going to my boyfriend in Honolulu. My boyfriend is in Azerbaijan. I'm going there. My boyfriend is in Alaska. He's cold. He's feeling cold there. So I'm going to stay with my boyfriend. They are not going to teach. They just, as for me, they just use me to come to America. But you see, once you start doing that, America will start taking plans. Ghanaians let me tell you this secret. Ghanaians have gotten these opportunities now because a lot of the agencies switched from one country. Look, they are switching from Jamaica. Jamaica used to be their favorite place. And they said, no, you know what? Jamaicans are too wild. Let's go to the world. Then they came to the world. Then they embraced Africa. Then Cameroonians were the top people. So if you come here, these Cameroonians have been on this program for ages. Cameroonians, yes. But it's the same way they start messing up little by little. Then the agencies start pulling away from them. Now the radar is on Ghana. Let us also start messing up this program. It will shift from us. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. The radar will shift from us again to another country because they will say, oh, Ghanaian teachers, if you bring them, they are only interested in doing other jobs. They are only interested in working in Walmart. They are not interested in the classroom. Yes. And that is exactly what is happening. And I don't just get it. I don't know how we can say these things again for you to understand that the job for which you were employed and you were brought into America, try and do it. This is a very nice view. Oh yes, I like this view. The job for which you were employed and given visa to come to America to do, please concentrate on it and do it. Concentrate and do it. Concentrate and do it instead of focusing on other things. Those things will come. Yes, once you know your routine, once you are perfect, once you have control of your class, once you know what to do when a principal, you have not even spent the winter. You don't even know how the winter is like. You have not even spent one summer. You don't even know how the whole year is like. They've not even observed you. Some of them have not been observed yet. Because some of them your appointment can be terminated in the first semester. Most schools in America, our first semester ends in December. Your appointment can be terminated in your first semester. Look, here you've signed the contract 1 year. Yes, it is not once a teacher, forever a teacher. No. The contract is signed with you every year. So every year your principal will give you a contract and say, oh, are you going to continue to be with us? Or they will say, oh, based on this and this, we are not sure we can work with you anymore. So your contract can be terminated even in the first semester. You understand? So don't come here thinking that, oh, I am in America already. I'm a teacher. Hey, now I can do Uber. I can do Lyft. I can do this. And you have left the core job. And you see, the most annoying about it is when they are doing all the Uber, then on Sunday evening, then they'll be crying that, hey, I don't know what to teach. Mr. Oh, and lesson note. Hey, Mr. Oh, and lesson, and you are crying. No, I will not mind you. Let us learn the rules of engagement. Wherever you go, whether you are new, you see, and one thing that even annoys me, when they come, you came with J1. Your uncle came here in 1981 with green card. In fact, your uncle didn't even come in. Some of them even came as illegal immigrants. And some of them are still immigrants. They are still illegal immigrants after 20 years. Some of them have not even bought cars. Some of them don't even have a house. So they don't know the rules of engagement, and they'll be talking to you, hey, how there, hey, as you have come, this place there, this is how we do it too. Hey, then you'll be listening to them. Instead of paying attention to the people who came with similar visas. No, you don't pay attention. You are listening. You are calling your uncle who is in Honolulu. You are calling him uncle, and you are in Florida. You are calling your uncle in Honolulu. The weather is different. The laws are different. Every state in America have different laws. Every state is independent, so their laws are different. Every state has their own driving license. Every state has their own tax rates. Some of them will charge you both federal tax and state tax. Some states do not take state tax. So if you are talking to them and you are listening to them, you cannot apply the Honolulu laws to Florida. No, it doesn't work. You cannot, the same way you cannot apply South Carolina laws to North Carolina. Guys, let's learn. Let's be serious. Or else, once the radar is shifted on Ghana and they say, oh, this is how Ghanaian teachers are behaving. Okay, we are not going to take them anymore. Some agencies already are rejecting our applications. Yes, some agencies already, global and some of them, they will tell you, we are not taking teachers from your country at this moment. It is not at this moment, it's forever and ever. Some of them have vowed not to take Ghanaian teachers because the attitude is what is causing it. You just landed in America. You have not read even the DMV book. You don't even know how the traffic laws work. You don't know whether you get to a traffic and it is yellow, whether to stop or to go. You are just behaving anyhow. And your concentration is that I want to do extra job. I want to do extra job. I'll leave you here. If you know some of them, talk to them. All right? If you know them, talk to them. Because gradually, it's going to be something that they will use against us. Not only all of us, but them. They will lose their job. Okay? And I'll be there to carry them to the airport. Yes. I keep saying it. Senior. Yes, so that is what they are doing. Their concentration is, I want to be a truck driver. I want to be this. And they will not do the job. Then they are violating the laws. Some are beating the children. Some are looking at the children in a different way. One person called me that he's been, some students reported them for sexually abusing them because they commented about their chin. Somebody said they commented about their chest. And I told them that, look, here you don't make comments. You don't even make funny comments. If you see the girl, say Ghana, you say, oh, hey, no. Those kind of things, you don't make those comments. Even not your own colleague teachers. They will say you have violated them sexually. That sexual thing, it will never leave you. Oh yeah, senior, they are beating. Some of them are smacking. Some of them are talking anyhow. They are making comments. Hey, shut up. Nonsense. They are doing things. And very soon, look, don't worry, December, we'll hear a lot of them. Some of them will be brought back home. By the end of the school year, some of them will not have contract renewal. Yes. Because they don't listen. Almost one thing. All they are interested is in Galamsey. Because that is the attitude with which they were in other countries. They don't go to school. They don't pay attention. They don't pay nothing. So, just say, yen seno. That attitude of not going to school. Some of them also go to school at home. I know. Just a concert they will just be under the tree talking. So they thought it is the same way here. So some of them are getting so overwhelmed early because, Charlie, the job you are on 24/7. No, you go there 7 o'clock, you leave there 3:30. Yeah, and you do it 5 days in a week. They are not used to it. Some of them are just used to going to school. In fact, they can decide when to go to school. And when they go to school, they give note to the teachers. Go and copy. Students, copy the note from page 15 to page 46. Then they are sitting under the tree doing politics. NDC, MPP. Kofi, bonjour, ça va très bien. Hein? I am telling you, Kofi will tell you. He said, look, Mr. O, the thing is not simple. I am a teacher. I have been teaching for years, but I am experiencing something different. Yes. The procedures, you are looking at documentations, students who have IEP plans, students who have accommodations, students who need to be, I mean, they have anxiety problems, students who have medication, they have reaction. Look, you are doing so many things at the same time. So all your faculties must be working. But if your concentration is on DoorDash, some of them, they say as soon as they close from school, they are doing DoorDash. Yes, they are doing DoorDash, leaving the job. Then in the evening, they'll be crying. Hey, nobody is telling her how to do the lesson note. Me, I am tired. Me, I want to even kill myself. Yes, somebody sent email to the principal and to the HOD that he wants to kill himself because he's overwhelmed. Because he thought the job, it's easy. He's coming to have it like, oh, you don't worry. No, here, nothing like that, too. You go work. Every dollar that you are being paid, you work for it. They don't want to read. They go to the school, they don't read the files. The students, they've given you all the students their files. You don't read the files. You don't know what this student, if he's having anxiety, what should be done. Look, I have students who have anxiety attacks almost every day in my class. Yes, and I should know what to do in every situation. I've not read their file. And they come and you are giving them candies, nuts. Some of them they react to nuts. Some of them react to candies. Some of them react to so many things. You don't know. And yeah, hey, student, I have candy here. And I warn them, I said, look, don't be giving food to students anyhow. You may get into trouble. Yes, you could get into trouble. You know? But it's just unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Look, if you want to be talking about this, look, the issues that come to my table every day, if I want to be bringing it, I'm not sure some of you will even decide to come. Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't dwell on negativity. I try my best not to dwell on negativity. But the issues that come to my table every day, some of them I ignore it. But it gets to a point where some of them are very annoying also. Because our people are not listening. Omasu, thing too much. Why? Why are we like that? You were given visa on a silver platter, literally. You did your interview, you were given visa on a silver platter. Somebody said they asked him only 2 questions. You are here. Look, what is so sweet like this, that you are coming to an unknown country, your job is waiting for you. You know your salary. So all you needed to do is to settle in and start work. Even the training they are giving you, that week they are giving you training, they are going to pay you. You never had this in your back home. You couldn't even own a simple car in back home. Most of them that are doing all this, none of them, some of them, they don't have car. They were driving some 2002 Corolla. Some Zangbaye car. That is why they are driving. But the moment they get to America and they see all the cars, they are like, hey, car, oh. Then they start fooling. And one of them said, and one of the teachers that I heard, he said, but what to say double. Yeah. Oh, see, he's coming to give birth with the white people. That when I heard that in there, I just shook my head. I'm like, oh my goodness, my people are finished. He's coming to give birth like that. They gave him a very simple class. Oh, senior. They gave him a very simple. Obama small class view, not 20 children, no, just like 15. Orisu. And I'm saying, and you don't say, and you brought no. And you don't say, and you brought no. You have 15 children. Traumatic. Orisu. He was crying, ma. He wants to go back. Yeah, he said he was better off in Ghana, so he wants to go back to Ghana. Why was he better off? Because he was lazy. He doesn't go to school. He goes to school as and when he wants. He draws his salary. Only headmaster na back and on my no they be almost validating into no on salary they be without doing anything. Without doing anything no on your salary into no. Of course, I'll go back. I think I'll go back to Ghana. I mean Akasakra Jumano, I don't like it. But when you were applying for the job, you said, oh, I do best. I work best under pressure. I can work alone by myself. I manage students. You said a lot of things, right? You said a lot of things on your CV. So based on that, they gave you the job. Now you are here. They didn't even give you Ghana. Some of them will say, oh, Mr. O, when I was in Ghana, I was teaching 100 students too. There were 50 students in my class. No, I has they'll give you small number, 10, 15. Sometimes special education teachers, they have about 5 students in their class. And them 5 students, you know, they are more than 100 students. I have one special education teacher, Okoba. No, I am Mr. O. I don't think I can survive. I can survive next week. Ozzy, I don't think I can. Hey, I only had 5 students too. And I said, 5 students? I said, yes. Special education. And I'm saying, 5 students. I said, oh, no. Those 5 students, one of them is like 5 in 1. So imagine 5 times 5, 25. No, I can't. My BP was going up. I said, yeah. You talk truth. Your BP was going up. Guys, let us start reading. Let us start learning. Wherever you go, whichever country you find yourself, make sure you understand the rules. Look, they give us teachers' handbook. Every school, responsibility and rights. I've done videos on it. I've read some of these things to you before. What you are supposed to do, what is required of you. They are there. And the students, the rights and responsibility, what you can do, what you cannot do, what you can say, what you cannot say. But them teachers, see, they don't want to listen because they only used me to come and they are here to come and do their galamsey. So why am I telling them not to do galamsey? So why are you also complaining to me that you cannot teach? You are stressed. Eh? Why? And very soon, they'll start sacking them. No, you see, some of them, they think if they sack them from the school, they can... Look, you came based on a certain visa. So if they sack you, know that you are going back. In fact, me now, I've made it my point that whenever they sack somebody, I'll make sure, I'll call USIS, I'll call the agency and make sure they come and pack your bags so that they take you to the airport. No. You not come and destroy what people are building on and what people will use to liberate themselves. No, one person will not spoil it. No, we will not allow it. And then we will call your agency, we will call USIS, we will call ICE, we will call immigration. They'll come and sack you and drag you to the airport and deport you back home. Next time, if you are there, not happy. Nonsense. Oh, yes. Yes, Dago. It is sad. They bring that same attitude. Look, they don't know. Who you interview? I be saying, so do you know how to use technology? So, oh, yes, I've been using projector. I've been using this. Yamao. Smart board. A touch board. A touch here. You can do your graph. You can do everything on that. You can even put a link and play the video right there. You don't need to do anything. Now they give them the smart board. They say, hey, I called one. 7 o'clock, he was still in school. Mr. O, me smart board no. Me who do? Me who smart board no do? Let me say, but you said you have been using technology. I said, Mr. O, hello, good thing, yedi pejuma. I said, yedi pejuma, hello, good thing. Eh? I said, in some I walk out of Brunei, I'll bone tinko. And even on kind. Let me say, really? Now you are dancing to your own tune, right? I say, yes. And the stories are just like, few of them will say, Mr. O, it is tough, but I am learning on the job. I am doing my best. I say, yes. Do your best. Make sure you are confident. You are comfortable in your first 1 year. Let them believe in you. You see, another teacher came. He got the best teacher of the month this month. He came. He's one of those who came. One of my good friends, Eric. I'll post him on Facebook. He was voted the best teacher of the month. A new teacher. If the moment they get that confidence in you, look, everybody will just go and sleep. They say, them on him. He knows what he's doing. Oh, yes. Once they believe in you and they accept you, for the teachers to vote you the best teacher and for the students to say you are the best teacher of that, meaning, man, you are good, man. When I was leaving my former school, the how do you call it, the social workers, the counselors, they were all sad. You know why? You know why they were sad? Because they know all the students wanted to come to my class. All the seniors, all those who were transitioning from grade 11 to grade 12 wanted to come to my class because they said, oh, I want to go to I want to do my math 4 with Mr. O. I want to do this with Mr. O. Why? Because they know they don't have problem with me. I'll do my job. Look, I'll go and do my guarantee, but I'll make sure I do my job to the best of my ability. And if there's extra thing to do, they are playing football, they are playing basketball, you represent, you show your face. Now, but some of them, no, the moment you close, what's on the app, okobo DoorDash, okobo delivery, or no go to no pesca, or pesca, they go sit down, any crew, any village. He's looking for money to go and build in his village. His village chief is calling him. Ah, Gofi, and now that you are here, if you bring money, you, Adobia, and now that you are in America, please bring money. So he's in a hurry. You just came to America. You are in a hurry to go and build in your village. Something that you are not living now. You have brought your wife and your family and everything to America already. You are not going back to your home country now. You are in a hurry to go and build. Now the building will be sitting there and every day you must pump money. Oh yes, it's the same thing they've done with the care job. Thank you. It's the same thing they've done with the care job in UK. And now they've messed it up. They've messed it up. My sisters, look, 2 of them are in the UK. They are nurses. They got this care job those days in 95, 94. That was when this thing started. Look, the care job, they will file for you. They will pay everything. He went to the UK free. That was how good the program was in those days. I remember 95, 94, 96, those days. And they came to the UK. Solid. They will provide everything for you. Now what are we seeing? They've messed it up. So now people take you to the UK. They don't even have jobs to give you. And people are stranded. You understand? People are stranded. And they want to bring the same thing to America. They want to do the same thing to this teaching program. They are bringing their lazy attitude, their entitled mentality. They are so entitled. This is just coming now, eh? Some of them are so entitled. They feel everything must be handed out to them. And I'm like, my brother, it is not done like that. If you cannot do the job, pack your bag and go back home. It's as simple and short. Nobody's going to pamper you anymore. No, here, nobody pampers anyone. You said you are qualified. You were given the job. Your colleague is also qualified. He was given the job. He's not going to leave his class to come and teach your class. No, it doesn't work that way. So you learn on the job. You think on your feet. You make decisions right in the classroom. That is why you were employed. You are not employed here to come and be doing DoorDash and be doing Uber and be doing this. No, that wasn't why they employed you. And very soon, they are going to create another where the laws will say, okay, now they are going to give you a type of visa that will restrict you. You cannot do any other job. Then everything will finish. Yeah. This thing we are doing is small. Everybody do it small. But no, they will not do it small. They are doing it big. And the next minute, the agencies will say, okay, US Embassy, start putting restriction on their type of visas so that they cannot do any job. Yes. They are important. Raymond, thank you. Tell them. The rules of engagement are very important. They will not ask questions. They will not read. Even if they get to the school, they will not read anything. The emails they send them, look, I have my school email on my phone. It pops up and I read the ones I want. Yes, but once it pops up, I know the action to take. So this one, they said I should add a student to my class. I've already done it. But you see, I'll read it. If I have to take an action now, I'll take it. If not, I'll just wait tomorrow. I'll go to school and do it. I'll be asking questions. Every day, I'm asking myself questions. So what do I do if a student says this? What do I do? they'll give them the handbook. They will not read the handbook. They'll be calling Mr. Oh. So if the student says, I am a black man, what should I say? Dance for them. Don't say anything. Dance. Then I'll ask, what is your school book saying? What is your teacher's handbook saying? That is the only way you can make it. If you try to do your own thing, look, Cooking with Sidako shared his story recently when he got his license revoked in the UK. I read that thing and I was that smile. I said, look, I've had tickets in America. The only thing I've not had is any point. Yes. Oh, restrictions will start applying very soon. You know these people, they watch everything. Oh. You think the things we are doing, they don't know. They know. And look, there is one thing I want to tell people. America, for every problem that is created or that is there, if they are crafting solutions, they will never tell you. That is why a lot of people in Canada now are complaining. Because the rules are changing by the day. Almost every 24 hours, they are bringing something new. Yes. Because they are creating solutions for the problems. They are creating solutions for the problems. So at every stage, there's a solution being crafted. So you see, very soon, this teacher shortage, they will create solutions for all the loopholes. Now they'll block all the loopholes that we have been using. Cookies. I mean, my brother shared his story when he got tickets in the UK and his license was blocked. Why? Because of something simple he didn't read. He didn't pay attention to it because he thought, oh, once I have insurance and everything is done. But the insurance was in somebody's name. Yeah, the insurance was in somebody's name. Yet, when the police stop you, they want the insurance to be in your name. These teachers, they are complaining about insurance. You are a new teacher. You are a new driver in America. Your insurance will go up. When I came, I was paying $220 every month as insurance. First of all, based on the zip code I was staying. Secondly, based on the fact that I am new in America. After some time, my insurance came to, for 2 cars, I was paying like $75. Yes. But you see, they will not read. Oh, me, hey, why is this insurance too expensive? The insurance is too expensive. Hey, I cannot pay. A teacher got into trouble by removing the insurance on his car. And the moment you remove the insurance company will call the DMV and they will tell them that, oh, and so has removed his insurance and therefore he's supposed to return his number plate or his tag to you. If you don't return it, they will revoke your license. Oh yeah, you don't know, eh? They'll revoke your license. If I want to keep talking, we will not leave here. My time is done. Thank you all for engaging. And I believe that those who are listening and those who are planning to come, you guys will take it serious. And as soon as you get it, the first thing you should do, know the rules. Know the rules within which you can operate. What can I do? What can I not do? Understand what the insurance is. Understand the road rules. You will be driving. Understand the rules of the game. If you see somebody crossing the road, whether there is a zebra crossing or not, you must stop. If you like, don't stop. If I'll see you tomorrow and let's have another conversation. Have a good night. Bye.